Hi there, La Jolla UMC family. You know, we're in the midst of doing so many things new and getting used to technology in ways that some of us haven't ever used before. To toss in that some change, because we changed our website, some of this can be hard. And I wanted to take a minute and show you how to access our online worship page. So we're going to switch the camera from my face to my computer screen. I'm sitting here with my laptop, and we're going to start with how to type in the address and go all the way through what buttons to click and how to find our online worship services. So let's get to work. If you start in your web browser, you just want to type in our church web address, which is www.lajollaunitedmethodist.org. And hit your enter key, and that should bring up our church web page. For the most part, this should be what you see, including our logo and our menu, this nice welcome message, and right down here, you'll see a button that says Worship Online. And so to watch our online worship, that's all you need to find is that Worship Online button. When you click that, you'll come to our online worship page. Now, right away, the first thing that happens is you get this little card, this digital attendance card on the right-hand side of your page. If you're looking from a cell phone or a mobile device, it might cover your whole screen, or it might be over here on the right. This is how we know who's joining us for worship. And so if you fill out your name, if you fill out your email address, there's an optional place to put in any comments or prayer requests. And finally, a few check boxes just to let us know if maybe this is your first time online, to know that you might want to receive our weekly journal, or if you want your prayer request added to that weekly journal. Once you add whatever information that you want to add in there, simply click the send button. If you don't want to send anything, all you need to do is click that little X up in the corner, or you can click anywhere outside of that window and that will dismiss it. Now on our online worship page, if you scroll just a little bit, you'll see a number of things. Near the very top is a button for our online worship bulletin. All you have to do is click that, and you'll get a bulletin just like the bulletin, or at least very similar to the bulletin that you might receive if you were here in worship on a Sunday morning. I'll close that, and so we're back at our online worship page. The other button that you'll see here is our fellowship Zoom link for the Zoom that we have for a few minutes before worship starts, and then usually for about a half an hour after worship starts. So that button should be all you would need. If you already have Zoom installed, that button should be all that you would need to connect with those fellowship times before and after worship. Down below, we get to our worship video. Now, this is the worship video for a previous Sunday, but you'll see that there's the art for that worship service. But also, when you see that you get your mouse cursor close to it, you've got this red rectangle with the white triangle in the middle. That is how you start the worship service. So it doesn't necessarily start automatically. If it does, great. If it doesn't, you just need to click right in there. Now just below that window, and it looks a little bit different right now because this is not a Sunday morning, but this is where we have a live chat option during the stream of worship on Sundays beginning at 10 a.m. There are folks in our congregation who like to chat and interact with one another, and this is the place to do that. Now this is all, our live stream is all through YouTube, and so if you have a Gmail account, if you use Google Docs, things like that, you can use this. If you don't use those, or if you just find those distracting and don't want to participate in that at all, that's fine. You don't have to. If you scroll a little bit further down, you'll find another way to access our Zoom information. The link is there. The password is always in bold there. And then finally, there are some links for giving online. Goes to our online giving page to give to the church. Another way to sign up for our weekly journal. If you want to see previous worship services, there's a link for our worship archive. And finally, if you just want to contact our church office, you can click that link to contact our church office. I hope this is a helpful thing in how to navigate our church website and how to participate in our online worship service. If you have questions about any of these things, we want to help you to participate in our online worship service. Even after we begin worshiping outdoors in person, there are still going to be some folks who want to worship online. These instructions should stay the same through all of that. We want to help you participate in this faith community. If you have any questions, please contact us in the church office. We want to help. Grace and peace to you, my friends.